Hi, my name is Tim Johnson, Senior Pastor of Orlando World Outreach Center. With the tragedy that just hit our city of Orlando, Florida, I would first like to say our city will never be the same again, because we will rise with a new strength and become an even better community than we were before. It's with deep sadness that I offer my condolences to the families and friends that have lost loved ones. As a church, we've had the opportunity to serve our community in many different ways, but just as importantly, we have been and will continue to pray over the complete healing of individuals who still remain in the hospital. We're praying for the healing of our city. We're praying for the healing of our nation. In times of crisis, it's easy to question where God is in the midst of this terror, but the answer is, as believers and followers of Jesus Christ, He lives in us by His Spirit. This is the time for us to go out beyond our comfort zone and show who God is by loving, serving, giving, and sharing the good news Jesus brought to this world. Because when Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself, He didn't say, love your neighbor if they believe like you or live like you. He didn't say that. He simply said, after loving God, to love your neighbor. And if there was ever a moment for us in Orlando to show our love for God and love our neighbor as ourselves, it's now. For those who don't live in Orlando, I'm happy to report that in the midst of the unimaginable horror and pain we've seen since Sunday, the churches in this city are rising up. They're reaching out and serving all over this city. We're seeing the Lord release healing in a way that only He can. But our work is far from over, so would you pray with us that God will pour out His Spirit in a greater measure than the devil has poured out his schemes. Thank you for all your prayers for Orlando, and please keep praying.